Thank you all for your interest in this. This is a huge part of our community right now. Childcare, we are lacking in probably, we're down about 800 capacity of what we need. The type of childcare that you guys would be doing would be a type B in your home, and those are the most helpful for our people. A lot of our customers that are trying to get back to work, they're working in, you'll be close to their house. A lot of the non-traditional hours is one of the things that we're after a lot of times. You guys will be your own private business. You can set your own hours. You can have kids there are some limitations on that, but you can pretty much set your own hours and as many children as you want to have within our capacity issues, which Jesse will be talking about, and kind of what it talks about to become a child care provider. We are here to help you along the way with this, so if you have any problems or anything, please reach out to us. My name is Joe Patton. I'm the director of the agency. I stay because I think it's important tonight for me to thank you guys for your interest in this. This is what will help get our people who are on public assistance back to work and give them an opportunity. A lot of our customers do work already, but the problem is their child care is their barrier to being able to move into that next level job a lot of times. So the work you guys are doing is very much appreciated, and your interest in this is appreciated. So I'll turn it over to Jesse.
Thank you. Okay, so this is a little new to us, this new technology we have going on here. Can everybody hear me okay? All right. My name's Jessie Doyle. I'm the Job Center Administrator. I also oversee our social service unit that oversees childcare. So they not only oversee the childcare provider process, getting individuals licensed, but they also oversee individuals applying for childcare assistance. And we'll talk a little bit about that as well. Let me grab my clicker here. Again, as Joe said, how important this is really to our community. So our job at Ohio Means Jobs and Job and Family Services is to help individuals become self-sufficient. We do that by helping them getting back into the workforce and becoming self-sufficient to be able to provide for their families. It's really difficult to get individuals employment when there's nowhere to bring their kids for childcare. So that is one of our barriers, one of our top barriers for a lot of job seekers is they want to work. They want to be self-sufficient for their families and get off public assistance, but it's really hard for them to do without having a provider to send their childcare to, or their children to. So that's our mission here at Job and Family Services and Ohio Means Jobs. All of our units work together to help them overcome those barriers and become self-sufficient. So the question is, what is a licensed child care provider? A child care provider is an individual who is licensed and approved to provide care and ensure the well-being of children under their care in a safe and appropriate manner. The licensing is actually through the state of Ohio. However, we do have a licensing specialist right here at Allen County Job and Family Services. So between us at Job and Family and the YWCA, they'll come up and present as well. Between those two partnerships, we're here to walk you all the way through the process to help you become a provider. Licensed child care provider is paid based on a set rate for the publicly funded child care children. So these are families that are approved for child care assistance. So when they apply for child care, we process their application. Kelly Pratt is the supervisor over that unit, and we see a large volume of individuals applying again for child care. And when they apply for child care, they have to already have a provider picked in order for us to approve that application. So this is something we're trying to get in front of them right away, let them know who has openings, who's available to take children, so that once we approve their application, they can immediately start that service. So if you ever hear anyone referring to publicly funded childcare or PFCC, that's just saying those are the parents that are eligible for us to pay a big portion of their childcare. Sometimes we pay all of it, sometimes they have a copay that they have to contribute. But that payment is coming directly from the state to the providers. The need for Allen County providers, Joe talked a little bit about this earlier, but our providers in Allen County have decreased over the past 8 years. There are some things that went into place that have deterred some providers from being licensed child care providers, such as Step Up to Quality. There's some additional paperwork included, the licensing factor, making sure that you're a licensed child care provider. So there are some things that have made our numbers go down a little bit. And right now with workforce in Allen County, we have a lot of job openings, and it's hard for us, again, to fill those without having the providers to send the children to. Just to give you kind of an idea of the average numbers of applications we receive. So those parents applying for subsidized child care assistance, in September of 2021, we had, I think, 40 new applications. And in September of 2022, we had over 100 applications. We had close to, I think, 120. So they're more than tripled at this point. There's a lot of parents out there that are in need. Right now, How Many Jobs, you guys probably seen a lot of the advertising. We're doing some marketing to, again, fill that need for local providers. And the current need in the workforce. So right now, this says over 2,500 jobs in Allen County, so the entire county. We just looked on Monday, and there's over 2,800. So that number has even increased just in the last month. So this was December's number, and now it's already up to 2,800 job openings in Allen County. So again, we need those providers so the parents can get back into the workforce. This just kind of shows some of our local provider trends that we talked about. Our numbers back in 2015, we had 54 child care providers in Allen County, and we went down all the way to 20. So we went from 54 to 20 in 2019. Again, there were some struggles with that step up to quality and the licensing. And 2022, we've been working really hard to get those numbers back up. We're up to 34. And again, hoping these sessions and the process to streamline everything, we're able to get you through the process a lot quicker and have hopefully 50 within the next couple of months, be up to 50 providers. Again, the impact on our local workforce. So good child care is definitely needed for individuals to go back to work. Again, these are December numbers, so that just kind of shows you the 2,500 job openings that were in Allen County in December. And we took all of our 34 child care providers that we currently have in Allen County, and they had 808 openings. So as you can see, the numbers aren't matching up. If we need 2,500 more people to go back to the workforce and only 800 openings with licensed child care providers, we're not having all the help that we need to fill those gaps. So the different types of child care providers. So there's 3 different types. Type B is the most common. So this type B child care provider is where you provide the care in your own home, and it can be anywhere from 1 to 6 children at one time, in which no more than 3 children are under the age of 2 years old. So if you have children of your own, they would count as part of that 6 as well. So you don't want to exceed that limit of 6 children in your home. Some providers then choose to go up to a type A provider. So this, again, is childcare that's provided in your permanent residence, and you can provide up to 12 children. So anywhere from 7 to 12 children at one time. However, you need at least 1 additional employee to help with that. And then child care centers. So child care centers, it's not at your residence, it's at another facility. And you can provide care for 13 or more children at one time. And again, it's not in your home. So that would require not only you as the administrator, but multiple employees to help you with the daycare center. Some of the benefits of being a child care provider. Can you guys still hear me? Okay. The best thing is it's your business. It's self-employment. It's your business. You're making the rules. You're setting the hours. You're accepting the children that you want to accept into your child care. Just because somebody is approved for funded child care does not mean you have to accept them. So you determine who you're going to take in and provide care for. Again, the ability to work in your own home, stay at home with your own children, and also that flexibility in your own work schedule. Allowing parents to get back into the workforce that we just talked about, and that helps our entire community as a whole to help us grow. The ability to make really high wages, we're going to review that here in a little bit, but you have the ability to make some really good high wages as a child care provider. And then again, providing that safe and caring space for children in our community. So talking about high wages, and you'll see this on our website too, but it all depends on the different age ranges and how you're building your portfolio for your childcare. So here's an example of an individual that has school-age children, toddlers, infant, a school-age summer child, and 2 preschool kids. And this provider's hourly wage would then equal to $30.76 per hour. So there are some really great opportunities. Again, it depends what age ranges you have, and it shows you there, this is the state's wages that they pay per child. So like a preschool toddler would be $5.44 an hour per child. So again, if you have 6 children and you're mixing and matching the ages, then you can make some really good income. The support team, so we cannot emphasize this enough. Allen County Job and Family Services, the YWCA Child Care Resource and Referral Center, we are coming together to partner and help you through this process. It is through the state government, so not everything's easy. That's why we're here. We're here to take anything difficult out of it. We're going to make it as easy as possible. LaShawna's going to come up here in a minute, but we will walk you all the way through. Even better, so just the job and family services side, so we're looking at helping with any kind of requirements that cost, so like your trainings, there's 3 different trainings that you have to do. So we're looking at what kind of funding can we provide so it's not out of pocket cost for you. So we have the ability to do background checks here, so you won't have to go and pay for that anywhere else. We can run it right here at Job and Family. The required training sessions, again, we're partnering with the YWCA to make sure that we're getting those training sessions available to you quickly and that we're able to help you with the cost of that. We provide the startup kits, so once you start a child care, type B or type A, we will help you with a startup kit of the basic things that you need as a provider. And then we have programs too to provide for stipends. So once you have children in your home for the first 30 days, you'll get a $500 stipend. So we're here again to walk you all the way through the process, but then also help you guys with some of those additional costs and things. So the stipend is like a $500. It's a check that would go directly to you as a provider. It's like an incentive or a reward thanking you for becoming a provider and taking children in your home. Yes, that's a one-time thing. We do have additional programs. So Allen County is running the Benefit Bridge. So if any providers are currently on any kind of public assistance, it can be Medicaid, food assistance, anything like that in this provider process, because you will be earning really high wages. If that reduces your public assistance at all, we do have another program that provides additional services throughout. And then at the end of the program, so at the end of 18 months, you actually receive $4,000 just for working full-time and earning that good wage.
My name is LaShonda. I work for the YWCA Child Care Resource and Referral. We support our community interested in opening a child care program. So we do have a training session. It's a 3-hour session, but it's going to be so very helpful. 2 of the sessions are coming up next week. And so I'm hoping that some of you have the ability to attend one on the 17th, and then on the from 1 to 4, and then also on the 21st from 9 a.m. to noon. I feel like I'm on the wrong side of this microphone, though. This is the second time I've sat through a session, and I'm like, man, my director ain't here. Do I need to be a family child care provider? And so we provide assistance and resources directly related to starting and maintaining your business, which will be successful. You will be successful. Provider was at our office today getting some assistance, and she's riding around in a Camaro. Looks brand new. We do provide training one-on-one coaching to assist with the navigation of the licensing process. And so everything from beginning to end, I will be calling you, blowing your phone up until you are finished. So until you tell me that, okay, I don't know, I'm not going to do it, I'm going to be calling you. We offer low cost or free training. So once you register on the Ohio Professional Registry, which is the state website, you'll have the ability to register for either free training or training that is low cost to you. We furnish educational materials, so we do have a lending library. You can come in at any time. We had a provider that was having a licensing inspection, and she was like, I don't think I have enough materials. She came right on into the Linden Library, signed out what she needed, and took it back to her home. Those materials you can have up to 30 days. If you need to renew them up, all you have to do is come on back to the office and renew what you have borrowed from the Linden Library. And so we have materials from infant all the way up to school age that you can sign out. And then supporting increased income for subsidized children through becoming Step Up to Quality rated. So when you choose to be Step Up to Quality rated, we take some of the burden off of that too. One of my jobs is to help with Step Up to Quality. So when or if you choose to be Step Up to Quality rated, you can come up to the office. I'll come out to your home, whichever is most convenient for you, and we'll do that whole one-star process, which will then also increase your income.
Your resources, so everything that we gave you today, here is the actual state of Ohio licensing checklist. We're trying to simplify this a little bit to help you guys out through the process. But everything is on omjallen.com/childcare. So everything is on this website, all the links, the PowerPoint from today, the checklist. There's tutorials, which are really nice. So if you're just brand new to this whole process, the tutorials are really nice to kind of go through and just tell you what the expectations are. All the policies and things, again, you'll review a lot of that in your first session at the YWCA, but if you ever need like a go-to quick guide, that is available right there online as well. So on your presentations, you have Denise's contact and then also Kelly's contact. And again, we want you to utilize us as much as possible.